How to change your paradigm. How to change your paradigm. Hello, everyone. My name is Anthony Cutting. I pray that you all are having an amazing day. I'm super excited to be with you guys here. Thank you for everyone that continues to come back to continue to grow mind, body, spirit, and soul. And for anyone, if this is your first time checking out my channel, I welcome and greatly appreciate you. We're going to go ahead and jump right into our subject today. What first is a paradigm? So, a paradigm is a collective system of thoughts, beliefs, assumptions that you or a group of individuals have developed over periods of time. So I'll just give you guys a personal story about my paradigm before I got into the work that I am doing currently. So I grew up in an environment where it was all about the material world, where you were focused more so on what you were wearing, how many girls you had, and it was just all so fleshy. And if you continue to live in this world for a long period of time, you can sometimes start going down paths that may lead you into trouble. It leads you into a lot of insecurity. It leads you into being around a lot of energies and individuals that really don't have your best interests at heart. So I got to a point in my life to where a lot of things were starting to unravel. And I had to really look within and make a decision on, Anthony, you have to decide what is important for you, and you have to start to find who you are and heal yourself on this journey. And my paradigm began to shift. So I started getting introduced to individuals that were really in alignment with who my authentic self was, because the lifestyle that I was living before wasn't really my authentic self. And it was at 19 years old that I was able to begin taking the steps of figuring this out. One of my greatest life teachers is Dr. Joe Dispenza, still to this day. Being able to get exposed to his content, it liberated me from so much. From my past, it liberated me from self-doubt. It liberated me from not believing in myself. It liberated a lot of ways of seeing this world just from a physical standpoint. And I began to understand that we're three-dimensional beings, 5-dimensional beings having a three-dimensional experience, meaning we're spiritual beings having a physical experience in what you see of planet Earth. And I just started to really get more deep involved in working on me. I began to start reading books. I had never been a book reader before then. I began to start just putting more positive content into my mind, into my subconscious. I spent like 3-4 years just reading various authors that allowed me to gain different perspectives and different philosophies and ideologies that all resonated with who I am. So I know that me being on the path that I was put on was to get me to that moment, into where I'm now and where I've taken my life. So the benefits of that, you see a more conscious version of Anthony. You see an Anthony that's living and walking in his truth. You see an Anthony that's at peace in life. And most importantly, my mission to give more life to all and less to none. I'm so passionate about this content, not only because it's what I was brought here to do. However, I understand that we are all connected. And the more that I can give to you guys, to show you guys that you too are capable of changing any part of a paradigm, to have any type of paradigm shift at any moment in your life. That's what this is about, to get people to rise to higher states of consciousness. So we have less violence, we have less ego, we have less people only living life for themselves. That's my whole mission, is to really raise the consciousness and the vibration of humanity, the vibration of the planet. If you really pay attention to what's going on in the world and even what's going on in the United States of America, Everything is driven by the people in terms of where their energy is and where their consciousness is. So if someone has a perspective that the world is not getting better and a bunch of people buy into that perspective, that's going to be that's their paradigm and what they believe in. And they'll start seeing stuff and they'll continue to see stuff in their life that reflects that. On the other hand, you have a group of individuals who are focused on the world getting better, who are focused on this world is becoming and it's growing, it's alive, it's beautiful. Those individuals attract more of those people to their lives and they see more of those things. I'm one of those individuals. I see this world as a beautiful place with over 8 billion beautiful people. And the more work that we can do within ourselves, the more conscious we become to make the planet a better place. And when you begin to shift and change your paradigm, everything in your life goes in alignment because you're no longer fighting. You're no longer in that rat race of competition. You're no longer in that rat race of feeling like it's you against the world. You no longer have those heavy feelings of anxiety, of anger, of hatred, frustration, because you are now one with Source. And then you could just create. And it's an everyday process. It's not a day on this planet that I take for granted. Every day I'm looking to see, okay, Anthony, how can we continue to improve? How can we continue to spread more love? How can we continue to shine more light? Once the paradigm begins to shift, you never see life the same. And I know individuals that have begun this work, when they see this, they'll know exactly what I mean. Sometimes you don't even have to speak words to know and feel the essence of what an individual is saying and what they've experienced. And anyone who's looking to begin shifting their paradigm, I pray that this video can give you a roadmap of what you need to do. Because ultimately it's a choice that you have to make for yourself. People could try to show you stuff time and time and time again. However, until you have fully committed to being like, this is where the direction I'm taking my life and I'm not turning back, you'll continue to repeat the same steps and you'll stay in your old paradigm. It's time for us all to continue to shift, change our paradigms. Stop making assumptions about people. Stop believing in illusions and just walk in truth. So I love you guys so much. If anything in this video resonated with you, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for all that come back to watch. Thank you so much for any likes, comments, subscribers. It is greatly appreciated. We are going to continue to spread this message of truth to the whole world. And we're going to make more happy, healthier, and healed individuals. So I love you guys so much. Have an amazing day, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.